Hello everyone and welcome. Yeah, the big project, Yakuza 0 is over, and now it's going to be a phase of a bit more smaller stuff. Like we have another indie boomer shooter next Saturday. And in between I just wanted to smash in some smaller indie games, some I haven't played but wanted to play, for example. And one of them is Industria. We actually have a sequel out now, and I was like, you know what? Might as well try it. Can't hurt. And yeah. Before we go to a slightly bigger project down the line, which will hopefully also not be as big as Yakuza 0, but we will get to that. For now, let's just start a new game. And just play on normal. And to find typewriters to save your game. Ooh. Well, now I'm almost interested in actually going to hardcore. Oh yeah, also this one. Oh well.
Hello? Nora Solheim here.
Nora, where have you been?
Walter? Wait, I just came in from the office. I just fell asleep on the sofa. I was dreaming of really weird things. Are you still in the office working?
Yes, I saw you leaving. Listen, our central processing unit, Atlas, is out of control. I just discovered parts of it all over our servers.
We'll just shut it down then.
Impossible. It's spread too far already. But there is something else. People are gathering at the checkpoint Bornholmer Strasse. It's happening. Comrade Shabowski publicly said that the wall is open in a press conference just 1 hour ago.
Wait, what?
They closed down the office. The Stasi is already here. They're taking everything apart.
But all the work, it can't be for nothing.
Nora, I have to stop Atlas.
Wait, let me come over. We'll figure it out.
No, I don't want to drag you into this. I need to leave now.
What do you mean you need to leave? Walter, wait, stop.
I love you more than anything, Nora.
Walter, wait. Walter, hello? Did he just hang up on me?
Yep, those are real television recordings.
Bis zu diesem Zeitpunkt werden die Ostberliner auf der anderen Seite weiterhin zurückgeschickt und auf morgen in der Früh um 8 vertröstet, um sich dann einen entsprechenden Stempel bei der Volkspolizei abzuholen. Damit gebe ich zurück das Studio.
If you're wondering on which side of Berlin we are.
I need to look for Walter. Just hope he didn't do.
Also, yeah, I should probably tune some stuff down.
Anything stupid.
Oh yeah, that is that is a very accurate model of it, actually. Sorry. Problem is now I would need to have Agonia to look over.
I looked.
You know this one?
I know it roughly in white.
Probably because from your grandma or so.
Mm-hmm.
You know in which side of Berlin in the 80s we are.
Yeah. What is that?
Sardellenfilet Warfischer.
Makes
I
sense.
should leave now. Stasi might have closed the facility down already.
Wait a second. What is this one? Ah, I think even my grandma had one of those. They were widespread. Nope. Kalender. 1989. Actually expected a little bit more GDR. So, like, you know what? This is how GDR looked like. Articom. Look, you know what? This game gives me the vibes as it should have been on the Source engine. Abby!
Walter wasn't kidding.
Well, the GDR is collapsing and the Stasi is starting to shred everything. They did that, by the way. They really shredded everything.
What the? A tangent resonance. It's not usually like that.
Funny enough, they really thought, hey, no one would find out what we were doing because, you know, we shredded everything. Barely anything survived. So the thing is just, the shredded parts survived. In bags. And people, over the years, started slowly piecing them together. And then, by the way, one of the good uses of algorithms, they actually developed a program where all of those pieces could be scanned in, and then it basically was looking for connections. So the all the parts could be fitted back together. But yay, look at this. So many Trabant. Trabi is a cute car. Volkspolizei. Oh boy, really go and get into that? Okay, so interestingly, so there was like a very interesting linguistic split between East and West Germany that also kind of underlined certain ideologies. See, the word folk, which just basically means the people of a group, country, culture, etc. Like the people in the country are das Volk. So this has been used for a long time. Like this has been used during before the Kaiserreich, during the Kaiserreich, Weimar, and also the Nazis used it. And then, you know, the GDR kept using it. Like they kept using a lot of old terminology, mainly to be, you know, to say, look, we are the legitimate continuation of everything. Like, for example, there's still the Volkspolizei, which it was before. They still ran the Deutsche Reichsbahn, which is interesting considering they were the GDR, but anyway, the thing is, in West Germany, Volk was also the East had the Volksarmee, so the basically the People's Army. But in West Germany, this was actually changed to Bund, because West Germany wanted to very specifically cut themselves off from the history of Germany. They basically were like, look, we're a new start. We are not a folk something anymore. We're not a Reich or something. We are a Bund, which is just basically, you could say coalition, just like people working together. That's why, you know, to this day we have the Bundespolizei. We are the Bundesrepublik. So yeah, cultural linguistics, and yeah. I like.
Where is everyone?
Sicherheitszone 1. Dokumente bereithalten. F. Brendel-Aufzüge. Wir haben hier Personenaufzug. Maximal 300 Kilogramm. Oder 4 Personen.
Still dreaming.
Sorry, I like this. Do you know what why I wanted to play this game? It's a German game. I kind of just had to, you know? Hey, we also played Signalis on this channel, and we need to replay it because I know a lot of people were very surprised. There's just so much.
Walter? You here?
Projektleitung Dr. Walter Rebel.
He left his key card? Oh, could be useful.
Ja. Tangente. Hm. Auszeichnung. Diplom-Ingenieur, Diplom-Physiker Walter Rebel. Mit erhält den besonderen Auftrag der deutschen. Hiermit erhält Diplom-Ingenieur, Diplom-Physiker Walter Rebel wohnhaft in. What is that? Geboren am 6.12.1936 in Weimar, den besonderen Auftrag der Deutschen Demokratischen Republik, Forschung zum Thema Extraterrestrik voranzutreiben. Es werden also besondere Mittel zur Verfügung gestellt. Ministerium für Forschung und Wissenschaft, Ministerium für Staatssicherheit. Wohnhaft in Venox. Geheim. Oh. I love that you can just read all of that. I'm Schwenau. Schwenau heißt das. Ah. Geheimer Ort in der DDR. Sorry. Sorry, it's a sorry, there's so much German, I'm just like, yeah.
No, you can translate.
It's a secret place in the GDR apparently. So yeah. Security zone.
Come on. Yes, perfect.
Bandmaschinenarchiv. Tape archive. Tangent materials. Oh. Forschungskomplex Extraterrestrik 1. So for Science Complex Extraterrestrik 1. Oh, that's cool. You know, sometimes you just like to play a game like that. Code list November. Ah, useful. Acres of broken mugs. Okay, why is there suddenly an English mug in a German Stasi? I don't think that would be here. Interesting that some of them are in English. Worried that some people can actually translate us, but yeah. I kinda wish this was all in German. Wolfhard Körperöl. So, Wolfhard's body oil. Nice.
This doesn't look good at all.
The spooky red elevator of Industry. Hey Lena, how are you doing? 24 hours. 48 hours, so... 2. 96. 5 days. 6 days. 7 days. It's Timmy! Look! He didn't die in Denmark, he died in a fucking office building in the GTA! Oh, nice. Conveyor belt jump scare incoming. Apparently they built an AI and a machine to travel dimensions.
Why is it shaking that bad? Walter! Are you here? What is happening here? Why is it
Anything's
going
better
that
than
loud?
Denmark.
No!
What could possibly go wrong? Well... You also need to understand, this is not only in the GDR and going wrong, this is going wrong on the day where the wall falls. Like, the wall is falling as we speak in this universe, and the Stasi is shredding documents. Very fun. Perfect setting for a Half-Life style game. Again, this should have been Source Engine. I'm so sorry. Willkommen im Abschnitt 2 der ESE-Anlage. Jeder Mitarbeiter ist verpflichtet, einen Schutzhelm zu tragen. Bei Nicht-Einhalten dieser Schutzmaßnahme ist mit sofortiger Kündigung zu rechnen. Unbefugten ist der Zutritt untersagt. So basically, hello to Sector 2 of the ESE facility. Every worker has to wear a helmet. If you don't, you get fired, and you know, people who are not allowed to be there should not be there. But yeah, sadly, the whale ended up in Denmark. Then again, is Denmark that bad? I don't know, Copenhagen looks nice. Okay, Copenhagen isn't Denmark, or all of Denmark, so who knows? Denmark is the Nordic Belgium. You know what? That is actually...
Did it. You brilliant idiot. I'm coming for you, Walter. You can't leave me here. Set the security protocols. Finally. Now get me the hell out of here. Okay. Alright. This feels weird now. Oh shit. Oh my god, is this right? Is this supposed to happen? Is this supposed to happen? Oh my god.
I know, why did you activate the machine is the question.
Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. 100% agree. This is, you know what? Brutalist architecture is just perfect fitting for video games. I'm sorry, especially first-person games.
I think he's being housed by the security force now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strange thing. First
Nicht schon wieder. Vertikal aufwärts schwebende Frau. That's what theater kids are like. Yeah. Just another day at the office building.
What is this place? Walter?
Zehn Jahre Rosendahl, 10 Jahre Widerstand, 10 Jahre Wunder. So 10 years Rosendahl, 10 years Resistance, 10 years Wonder. 10 Jahre Wonder Machine, so 10 years of the Wonder Machine. Just another day at the oldest house. Yeah.
Walter?
Ackerwick News. Machine invasion. Citizens, please report any machine sighting to your local police department. Lavik Kaspar Rosendahl, appointed to King of Harwick. Of Hackerwick, okay. Put your machine away, Walter. Why is it always Walters that fuck up the timelines? We had a whole series about that. It was called Fringe. I remember Fringe. Fringe was good. Fringe is a good show. Best of them is the best sister take Megacorp names. It is. Even ironically, they weren't that sinister after all. Apparently he had some machine problem. So machine.
What the hell is that?
If your machine problem lasts more than 4 levels, consult your developer. Yeah.
An elevator. Maybe that's the way out of this terrible place. It seems to be missing power.
I mean, it says exit. Schwefelsäure and Salpetersäure, so.
I don't know who you are, but if you want to live longer than 5 minutes, you should probably get the hell out of here.
Then tell me how!
The elevator needs power. The steam machines through the door underneath me are your only...
Who are you? Hey, wait, come back! It's rusted over. Maybe I can find something to remove the rust. Damn it.
Guys, I think it's muriatic acid. God, you know what? Now you really want to make me stream that on Tuesday. Imperial's Kitchen. Beans with tomato sauce. Taste the Royally Kitchen. Royally Kitchen? What? Phosphorsäure, so we need... It's in Rich 2D Pixel games. It's pistol square. Ah. You know what? That is true. Depending on if they even animate them. Orthoborsäure, Deuteriumoxid. Deuteriumoxid. Heavy water, boric acid. Sulfuric acid and ammonia. Yeah, we will. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't. Boo. 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 Yeah, boo. Big boo. I try. Boo! Boo! That's actually very blah. I would be louder, but Agonia would get a headache. I was hoping for a second. Kontrolle. Let me guess. Well, good thing those steam machines can be a bit automated at the very least. Okay. Ooh. That is an interesting version. Definitely a version of a Luga. So.
Hello? Somebody there?
A human voice?
Hello?
It's you. You made it up the elevator. Congratulations.
Who are you?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you, because, you know, you came here, not the other way around.
Well, I'm just a traveler.
Well, I mean, after saving your life, I kind of expected just a tad more information.
Okay, I come from different place, and I'm just here to look for someone who arrived here just before me.
Well, welcome to Hakovic then, woman from a different place. I have some bad news though. Nobody's come here in over 20 years.
That can't be.
Well, maybe it can't. But it's the truth. This city was evacuated 10 years ago.
Well, maybe then you just missed him. Maybe you just...
I mean, you can hardly miss the machine growling and shaking the whole block. It hasn't been doing that for a long time, you know. Listen, you're in danger here. It'd be for the best if you were to leave this building first. I'll tell you more outside.
20 years? Something is not right here.
Walter? What have you done? Someone seemingly kickstarted something, and it didn't go well. Where to go next, though? Especially with, you know, a bunch of robots around, apparently. Like, what happened here? What has Walter done? Oh. But yeah, very Half-Life. Not surprising. That was kind of the reason why I wanted to play it anyway. Sometimes you just want a game that's chill. And full of deadly robots. You know.
I'm in some sort of cafe. This music is creepy as hell.
A little aid to calm you down. You're welcome, by the way. You're nearly there.
Not sure if the music helps or makes it worse.
Public announcement. Atlas bei Wevelstadt. Citizens of Hakavik. It is to my disappointment to learn that the ongoing attacks that we experience and that many of you suffer from every day are most likely organized or at least supported by our neighboring town of Wevelstadt. We will do everything in our possibilities to defend ourselves against the threat. I ask every one of you for your trust. We can only do this together. Your elected King Rosenthal. Well. So the neighboring town totally was it.
His knowledge is superior to ours. Years of death, years of destruction. They are finally over.
And
Where does he come from?
nothing here yet. There we go. That looks more like it. Yep. I mean, I think we all agree with that, right? Like, line 13. That one hit home. Holy shit, the writing in this game is so good. That's like... Damn, you know what? When someone nails it. Oh, you know the 24th line. Oh, when it said ... done. No fucking clue what's going on.
How could he help us? Where does he come from? I just hope he knows how much.
Okay.
No one knows where he came from, and years trusts death. Years cells how much we suffer. How could he help us?
Ah!
No one knows where he came from in the first place, and he is a godsend. He has to prove himself.
Don't throw things down the central shaft of the brutalism, Limbo. Rude. Is there fall damage in this game? There is. Also, welcome to girl fucks off through probably
He's here to support us.
through a machine that teleports you to different dimensions on that was built in East Germany on literally the day where the wall falls and the Stasi is shredding documents. Yay. Also, there are robots in this other one. How are you doing?
He's here to support us. Selflessly.
Average East Germany Tuesday, I presume. It is very average, I'd say. You know, sometimes you just leave your apartment building, your Plattenbau, and then you pull out a water pistol, and then you have to just fight robots. That's still the case over there. You know why unification never really happened? Like, everyone's like, look, you know, we fixed the streets, we fixed the railways. And then people are like, oh, is it maybe because we sold off all the industry for cheap to Western companies, so no one from East Germany actually owns anything producing in East Germany, and there's the grade 12 to Sparky. No, it's because West Germany cannot fathom that when you go outside in East Germany, there are just robots that want to kill you. And everything is black and white brutalism. That's the true horror.
Walter! Walter!
Will you stop shouting, please?
How did you expect me to find him?
You're just attracting more of the machines that way.
Well, I'm all open for suggestions, Mr. Hidden Microphone Man.
You see the building on the hill, where all those cables lead to? That's the town hall. Well, it used to be.
And?
Just go there. It's safe up on the hill. And you might find information about your missing... What was the name?
Walter. Walter Rebel.
Right. And don't die, please. I'm actually starting to...
This has been our production of Flying Man. No refunds. Yeah, yes! This is in fact not a walking simulator. It is in fact just a very artsy Half-Life 2 lookalike. With a bunch of German in it, which makes it very depressing actually. There apparently was a machine invasion. Yeah, that's why I wanted to play it. It's one of those indie games that just has been on my back burner for a while and... Nicht schon wieder. Wem die Pistole? Ew. What are you doing here? Ah. By the way, yeah, very much Half-Life 2. if you ever wondered where the inspirations are from. But just like... Look, there are not enough Half-Life 2 likes in this world. I'm just saying. Ah. SMG rounds, vial. I wonder, we basically have... It's not really steampunk. But a bit of, a Luger variant, so I wonder what the other weapons are gonna be based on. Apparently this game also has ray tracing, but I do think they should have done it on the Source engine, period. This is just a Source engine game, like, you know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, so we have, like, a very crude stand that is at a weird angle, but it works. It works. It's doable. Okay. Oh, I like that they show how much ammunition is actually in the magazine. That is neat. And there's also an open bolt, so they did the work. Making the fantasy guns look realistic. Hmm?
So, where is everyone? What happened here?
Well, the whole town was evacuated after years of war. Atlas was too strong in the end.
Atlas?
Oh, sorry, you wouldn't know. These machine things that want to kill you. They're Atlas. Hello? Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. How long ago was this?
Let me think. Atlas has been around for about 20 years. Hakovic was evacuated 10 years ago. Has it already been that long? Time flies.
Yeah. It sure seems to.
Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Sorry. Had to get the kettle off the boil.
That's okay. And who is this Rosendahl?
Oh, Rosendahl. He was our king. He tried his best, but even he wasn't strong enough to fend off Atlas.
I see. Well, over and out. I gotta think. And you drink your tea.
I'd concentrate more on fighting than thinking, but that's just me.
Good voice acting, though.
What the hell is happening here?
I love the weird, bolts. Ah. 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 Nah. Yeah, this is very much... I like this mixture of, you know, a very highly mechanized architecture interspersed with old European architecture. It's good. We should have more games like that. I mean, oh god, now that I think about it, we have... Now, we basically have Half-Life 2, the Resistance games, this one, and Dishonored. 4. 4 games that did it. You could technically count the new Wolfenstein games to that, but I don't know when we get to play those, because I do want to shoot the Nazis at some point on this channel. You know, more small stuff in here, because we have another boomer shooter next week, and you know, Yakuza 0 is over, and all of that. Huh. Nice. Okay. You know me, I like a good shotgun. Let's see if this is a good shotgun. I mean, it's a pump action. Reminds me of the ones... It's a good shotgun. Reminds me of the ones I used a lot in World War II games. So... if it kills Nazis, it will kill robots. Oi! You know, this feels like one of those games where reanimation of the weapons would be very funny. Good atmosphere, though. Good atmosphere. You know, good thing that during a robot invasion, they actually had guns already. That's actually something about zombie games that I always find interesting because, like, look, you have to kind of abbreviate stuff anyway. But I'm genuinely surprised that with most zombie games, it's, you know, you never really have people that actually just pick up the good old sword and shield. Oh, hey, Claire! It is very moody. And, I mean, look, it's kind of obvious what this kind of game tries to be like. But yeah, on the day where the wall fell in East Germany, we went to another dimension, and here everything is overrun by robots that are apparently the machine that we built in East Germany. So... How are you doing? How's everything? A robot invasion. Yep, robot invasion. Shotgun. Take that. Exactly. Could have probably also played hardcore now that I think about it. Oh well.
Oh, you asked who Rosendahl is, right? I've got an old, where is it now? Tape recording from the last Industria festival.
10 years of peace and safety. 10 years of Industria.
Walter?
Citizens of Hakovic.
What?
This is your
Walter,
King
wait,
Rosendahl.
wait.
This is our
That's
10th
Walter's
anniversary
voice.
of holding
What's
against
going
our
on here?
Atlas failed to diminish us.
How
Atlas failed to
did
scare
you
us.
know his first
We
name?
are still here, and
This
we
is
will
the
stay
man I'm
forever.
looking for. Where is
Enjoy
he?
this year's fair as we stand strong against the metallic evil
You mean-
outside our city walls.
You're looking for Rosendahl.
No. Yes, I'm looking for Walter Rebel, not Rosendahl.
But this is King Rosendahl. Walter Rosendahl. It's his voice, his recording.
Even the statue.
I don't understand.
And I don't know what's going on here. His voice, his statue. I'm so confused. I want answers.
Yes, I'd like a little clarity on this matter myself.
Then help me. Where is he?
It's like I said, he left the city after the evacuation he organized. Just continue your way to the town hall, to his old office. Maybe you can find out where he headed out to.
What's the fastest way?
You have to cross the old Rosendahl factory in front of you. After that, you can't miss it.
Walter Rosendahl. Are you kidding me, Walter?
Quick scope those fucking bots. 360 no scope. Yeah, I mean, I think I played the demo of, and I was like, this is nice. And and that was it basically. And I heard this, second game came out just recently. That's where I got this one on sale for like $1. So I was like, no, I should play this now. I always was interested. Oi. I don't know if it was the first. It just had it, I'd say. But, it is kind of neat, you know? I mean, I don't even have ray tracing on. It's just kind of nice to play. I do wonder how the second one is. Ah, yeah. Okay, fair. I do wonder how the second is, but that is probably something that if I play it, it will still be a while. Except, if this one is super gripping and then like, oh no, I need to play the second one. I was just more like, indie game, Half-Life 2, like, why not? Look, I don't particularly dislike Half-Life 2. Robot Truck 2 might be good. I don't know, but maybe. Interestingly, no animation for cycling the bolt. Okay. That is a choice. But yeah, I was talking about how the whole, artistic, aesthetic genre of Old City, intercepted were, basically with like a lot of future tech destroying it in the center. You just have like 4 games in that. Which is just like, ow. And the worst part is, one of those series I cannot even show you easily. Because I need to like actually rewire my PS3. So maybe one day. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, ironically, if I would rank it on like how well did they nail the visual stuff, from those 4, it might be number 3. Like, this is good. Inconsistent, especially. If you're wondering who's, in my opinion, from this aesthetic idea on number 4, oi, it's Half-Life 2. And you're like, but Half-Life 2? Yes, Half-Life 2 looks good. Here's the thing. There are also just like a lot of boring parts in Half-Life 2. When it comes together, damn is it good. When it isn't, honestly, they're fine. But like, look, I think the irony is that when you compare to Half-Life 2, it's like, oh, the Combine soldiers they look kind of cool. And then you realize they're basically just using 2. Wow. Then again, I think the undisputed champion of this art style is still the Resistance series, and it's not even close. It is not even remotely close to how good that series looks, and what it does with their enemies. It's one of those games I really would love to show off. Okay, here's the thing. The Resistance games are... I don't know how to put it. They're definitely one of those two... they were definitely, they were one of those two Sony series, and like, well, I would say Killzone has like clearly the better... It's just Killzone 2 is just a better game overall. Like, it is one of those... like, Killzone 2 is one of those games that, like, you play it and it just stays with you, you know? However, Resistance is... so the first is basically, hey... we kind of want to be, you know, just a pretty standard shooter of the day, to a degree. Yeah, you could say a bit Half-Life-esque. And it's basically you're in London, and... well, that's already a problem. Anyway, but yeah, basically London overrun by aliens that also turn the people into more aliens. And, you know, alien infrastructure crisscrosses with like 40s London. It's good. It's good. And then you have an improvement over the British anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, they destroyed that. There was a lot of destruction there. That the aliens could... but yeah, you know, look, you need to think about this, Alexis. Like, the aliens, they came and they infected they came to England and infected the British with a parasite that slowly turns them into other aliens, and they are brought to processing facilities where they're then implanted with a bunch of cybernetics to so their higher metabolism isn't killing them from the heat, so they have like internal cooling, and also they're getting varying other weapons and becoming gross monsters. Okay, so they're producing British people. No, Jesus. Yeah, but like, you know, that was cool. Still better than the British. Yeah. There is another irony though, because like, so you're like, okay,
Hey, you still there? Tell me about Rosendahl. Where'd he come from?
Well, he arrived here just like you. One day he just appeared in the Institute, to all the scientists' surprise.
I can imagine.
He had so much knowledge. He was something like an angel. An angel helping us selflessly to fight the machines that had plagued us for so long.
An angel with many secrets.
Well, I imagine that as a king, you've got to keep quite a few things close to the chest. Speaking of secrets, what is your relationship to him?
Well, we, you know, love each other. We're a couple.
Huh. But, you know, in theory, that essentially makes you the Queen of Hackervik.
Our Queen of Ruins. With only one subject, as it seems.
Well, better than an old man in a wheelchair, if you ask me, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on.
Before arriving in the UK, these aliens had no concept of gender. Now they can't stop rambling on about which genitals they think people should have. The answer is robot legs. I can't pick up the... Hey, devs. I think something is bugged here. Up. Sorry, I will not be able to read that journal entry to you. Yeah. But yeah, interestingly, I think what I like about the Resistance series is that it actually went through a bunch of styles in the games. Like, for example, in the first game it's Britain. Then you have the PSP spin-off, and then you go to the mainland, like Germany and France. And holy shit, it's like those like look even worse. They're like genuinely destroyed areas, and it's like it's a great setting. Then the second game, which has some of the honestly best in the world, is best in the genre, is basically, oh, you're in America, and then it's like, hey, you're in San Francisco and the aliens are attacking, or here's like the giant flag towers they built to hold off the alien ships in Midwestern suburbs that you have to run through while the alien invades, and stuff like that. And then the third game is post-apocalyptic America, but also it is good. It's like, yeah, the second and third game are more Americana overrun by aliens, but it fits. It works. You know, it just kind of works. I mean, it is interesting how in the Resistance timeline they were actually able to create, you know, during the 1930s and 40s, already basically a full auto assault rifle and mass produce it. But you know, it's actually not that much of a unrealistic one. It's just funny. Also, they have VTOLs. I don't know how, but they have it. Where the hell do I need to go? That is now unfortunate. Why is it always the linear games where you lose track? Why? Why is it never the... Honestly, the other ones I grasp very fast, but right now I don't. Wait, I can't interact. Well... Hmm. Okay. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm in the factory. Okay. Hmm. You know what? I restart the game. Maybe that will fix it? I don't know. That is unfortunate. It doesn't work. Verify integrity of game files. Obviously. And if it doesn't work, I will just look up what to do. Mm. Oh yeah, have you actually seen that they announced Unreal Engine 6, which is just wild? Like, what? Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know what to say. It's just, Unreal Engine 5 is just, they have so much problems, then they're like, yeah, Unreal Engine 6, and you're like, hold up. Ah, now. Dear mother, first of all, I am healthy and well. The cold is gone. I am feeling more alive than ever. You ask how our city changed lately with this new king we have. His name is Rosendahl, and I can tell you a lot has changed. For the good. Since I attended the big demonstration of the new energy source, one invention after the other was introduced into our public life. It started with the electrical street lamps. You can't imagine how bright they are. I'm writing underneath an electrical light on my desk, all free of charge. No more cold dust, clearer air, and a quieter city. I hope you will visit us soon. My sister and I can hardly wait. In love, Anne-Marie. Yeah, fair. Still, like, come on, we do not really... You know the weird part is? If they genuinely fixed Unreal Engine 5, it would be fine for the next years. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it very bluntly. I do think Unreal Engine 6 might be the most out of touch move I've seen since Gen AI happened. Because here's the thing. Gen AI is currently gouging any kind of, hardware progress. And, not that it wasn't that, people had, how's it called? And it wasn't that people, weren't like left behind. Like, people are always like, oh, you need to optimize games. And like, that's always sometimes a bit of bullshit. Like, for example, I do think, look, we're living in 2026. At some point, we can expect that games should run on SSDs, because I'm sorry, the SSD is just a major upgrade to literally everything. And it will enable games to just run better in a lot of ways. That's fine. Problem is, no one can. And I do think, especially now with Unreal Engine 5 being this broken to a big degree, what happens is that a lot of devs are like probably realizing they should just scale back games so they simply are more efficient to make, and maybe have engines that run better, because Unreal isn't doing that. Okay. Shit, there's apparently some gate here? Like, what? It doesn't really matter that much, but it's still like... Look, it's still a bit tone deaf. That's what I'm saying, because, like, Unreal Engine 5 shit the bed. A lot of engines are currently running poorly. Let's just put it mildly. People are generally more interested in, like, having games that run rather than games that, like, look super duper. Yeah. You know what? I do get it, but still, it's like, why? Like, look, like, even now we have devs that have not even made the switch to Unreal Engine 5 yet, for good reasons. Okay, where is that? Go back? I mean, you know, it's kind of a shame to say it like that. But, like, the one, basically the one engine that has been putting, like, every other major engine to shame over the past years has been Decima. And it is a fucking shame that can't be licensed. Or, well, you know, it can when you're called Hideo Kojima, but that's a different topic. Yeah. I mean, also, if you're an internal studio, I guess. So... yeah, I guess internal studio privilege have just, like, the best engine around. Generally, where the fuck... Can someone maybe look up a playthrough and tell me where this godforsaken gate is? Because I don't find it. It can't be that hard. Oh my god, where is it? What? Let me just check myself. That is just... You know what? It's funny that even on double pace, the person that I'm currently watching playing through it also has no fucking clue apparently. What the fuck? Okay. Hurry up. Hurry up. Why are you going back? Okay, good. Picks up a wheel. Good, good, good. Now. It's back. Uh-huh. You know what? I'm not even going to comment on it. It's, you know what? I will just let it speak for itself. Oh, it's not bad. It's just, let me put it like this. You're gonna scream a little bit. Because it's like a perfect example of, this is why you should highlight your stuff. No ray tracing would have fixed that. Oh, I inflicted psychic damage. It is bullshit. You know, the rest of the game, that's fine. But then they have like high grade bullshit there when it just, you know what would fix it? You know what would have legitimately fixed it? One lamp above it. This is why you used to goddamn yellow bit. Again, no, one lamp. It's a dark hall. You just put one lamp above it and it shines down. Or something.
I got eyes on Town Hall. It's close.
Well then, don't get yourself killed at the last hurdle. Just up that hill, and you're there.
Thanks for the heads up, old man.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah. It's like, you know what, I'm not even complaining. Like, this is like correct. Like, this is where you would use yellow paint, or, you know, again, just light in general, but holy shit. Again, why is there no bolt cycle? Hey, why do I have a car 98? Yeah, anything, you know? Why do I have a car 98 and not even one satisfying bolt cycle? That is like a small minus in my opinion. What did they lose against these robots? They just needed more guns. Yeah! But oh boy howdy. That was definitely a decision for the ages. Like I felt the psychic damage as through the chat. You know, it's so funny because the rest of the game is fine. But I don't know. This one was just like... Hey. Time to climb stairs. With shotgun. Like, visually and everything. That's, again, it's pretty nice again. But what the fuck was that in the... in the factory? Okay.
think I found Town Hall.
You know, I'm actually quite curious to know what's in there after all these years.
Hopefully not too many things that want to kill me.
Mm-hmm. I mean... Once again, visually? Oh. I see what Walter did into the other dimension. I mean, I guess that's the kind of... You know, that's the kind of isekai most people would write, but at least most people I know would do. Just as a concept. God, no! No! Are we really going there? Are we really going there? Oh boy, yeah, this is,
No one's here.
I would have been more surprised if there was. Take a look around. Anything? The Doom Chapel, of course.
How do I get there?
Well, there's a train in the town hall station. Needs filling up with water and coal, but it should still run.
Okay, I will leave right now.
Wait, you have to cross the old canal to reach the city gate. It's no man's land. Nobody's been there for a long time.
Well, do I have any other choice? Thanks for warning me, but I need to go, no matter what.
Alright, just don't say I didn't warn you.
das Hackerweg. Baltisches Meer, so Baltic Sea. Hm? Well then, I guess, like any good game, we will have a train ride. Okay, on what tracks are they running though? I think someone forgot to put the tracks down. I mean, you know, now the game is doing again. Why are the trees sprouting? I'm not asking. Well, here we have tracks. Trains. Oh, important. Okay. As we like to say, it's not so in der B-Note. Okay, so, I have to sadly say those are very, very wrong trains. I don't know how that is supposed to stand, but anyway. So you're probably like, what? Yeah, you're just talking, these are just trains. Right? Wrong. They do not have couplers. At all. And like, here's the thing. How do you couple trains? Well, either you have, one versions of knuckle couplers, or you have different methods of, you know, you bring them close together and then connect them via a metallic pin. These have neither. These are fake trains. Just individual wagons pretending to be trains. I'm just like, also you put some buffers usually. I mean, you can also do that. Anyway, I have some train critique to do because this is wrong and it shouldn't be. It is not hard having some couplers on your trains and doing a bit of research on what couplers are there and which one could you use. It doesn't need to be a Scharfenberg coupler or a Janey coupler. Just it's just basic research. Yes, the train person gets angry at misrepresentations of trains again. I know. How ironic. I need to just point out, I find it funny how they're like, oh, don't be that loud. It will attract more machines. But then the car 98, which wasn't even that loud, just sounds like it is fucking powering through everything. Also, oh yeah, we go. This is definitely old German, because look at that. Well, and they forgot the couplers again, and they kind of put it into. No, God, is it? Okay, look, okay, it's a schlepped locomotive, right? This, okay. So basically, the part where the coal is separated, obviously, but the front part is actually a pretty accurate German locomotive. That's actually accurate. By the way, I know the Brits claim, and also thanks to bullshit, their whole, oh yeah, you know, we totally have the fastest steam locomotives on Earth due to very bad measurements one time, and it's like minuscule amounts faster than this one the Germans built that consistently got it on multiple tries, but somehow everyone believes them. I'm still pissed about that. So, yeah, no, sorry. The Brits never had the fastest locomotives. They're just straight up lying out of their heads. Caged birds appear in your apartment. That is, yeah, that should probably be a bit nerve-wracking if that happens. I didn't
All right,
find everything.
I'm good to go.
Good. While you find your way out of there, you know, I think I might go put the kettle on.
Well, it's so nice to know that someone's got your back.
You're welcome.
It's not how a starting locomotive sounds, but okay. I'm giving it a slight pass, I guess. You know what? It has a train. It has a almost accurate choo-choo. I'm willing to forgive him for that. Why do the train is wobbly?
It's almost like a relationship.
Nicht schon wieder. Sich selbst vergrößernde Metallkugel. Ah! What's happening? It's just, why did it just do that? I have questions. Choo-choo. Now we're on the actually right side of the track. Oh, I think I remember this one. This one was the demo. I love those old train bridges.
Of course. Hey, do you read me? Looks like the gates are closed.
Yes, I do. Actually, I just realized I don't know your name.
What, you don't know the name of your queen?
I am unbelievably sorry. Your highest of highnesses. Now tell me your name, or I won't tell you how to get over that gate.
I'm Nora. Nora Rosendahl, I guess.
Nice to meet you, Queen Nora from a different place. I am Brent, your only subject at your service. There's a control room above the gate there. You have to cross the beach and some buildings behind it to reach it.
All right.
There's something else, Nora.
What is it?
I used to live here, before the war. When Atlas came and Hakovic was evacuated, I was wounded and treated in the city center hospital. I was, left behind.
Brent, I'm so sorry.
You don't need to be. I was hoping that you would take something with you to the sea.
Of course, anything. Is it far off my trail?
Oh, no. It's on the way. Just look for a blue apartment building with a greenhouse on the roof. It's the only one in this area.
All right. I'll keep an eye out.
I don't know what the big thing in the background is. But well. Well, how long do you think will this still take? Because I feel like it's almost over.
Brent? I've just entered that big building behind the beach. Is this the right way?
Okay, how the fuck did this dimension lose against the robots when they're literally Dalek territory of just, they can't fucking jump. Then again, maybe the robots also have weird ideas about gender and genitals. Because something only really happens in the online spaces, right? Not normal robots would Okay, what? Die. Why'd that take us so dumb? You know, it is kind of wild how much really the brains of anyone bigger in Britain has been fried by their. But just the fact that everyone else that is rich has their brain fried. Like, holy shit. It is sad. Oh yeah. We might get a new chancellor. If the rumors are true, which would be very funny. Yes, Van Johansson. But yeah, now it definitely it is nicer, and I just hope we don't have another factory at our hand, because I do not want to do that again. But yeah, yeah, they are. It's just like it is comical how evil they are. Like, I don't even know how to better describe it other than comically evil, because like, even I mean, for example, here they did try to make it a thing, and the answer was basically everyone kind of got pretty not sick of it, but they were just like, what is the problem here? We have other problems. And, you know, the fact that our current chancellor, who tried to ride a little bit of the conservative train, is so unpopular. Also because of these comments. But I don't know if okay, Agonia, I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Was Merz ever really truly transphobic? He was.
I don't think he ever talked about that topic.
Yeah, he was more.
He's way more vaguely about the appearance of cities.
Yeah, it's more the casual racism.
Casual racism, like thinly veiled racism, kind of. Which he can wiggle himself out of course.
Yeah. Which even rich people hate here, so lol.
Yeah. And otherwise he does the typical conservative of like, we have knowledge about the economy. He doesn't. But he can pretend really well.
Yeah, he's again, he also might just not be chancellor anymore soon, because
yeah, I think the only party here that still goes on about anything trans related is
the AfD, and everyone knows that it's just kind of.
Yeah, people kind of have stopped since the since you can now change your name easily.
Yeah. I think they'll-
Everybody has stopped talking about it.
I mean,
Basically.
it's not that they didn't try afterwards, but
Yeah,
no one
right.
cares.
But after a few months, it just died down.
Like, fucking Söder was probably the one who tried it the hardest, which is ironic considering the best pussy makers in
damn it,
Europe are in
Brent?
Munich.
Hello?
I guess that's why he stopped in the end.
Alive.
It just didn't bring him any favors. That's also more the case, I would say.
Brings no favors, and it brings his how's that called? State? I guess state.
Estate, yeah.
Yeah. Gives the state money. So.
In the end, it's all about the money. But yeah.
I haven't heard in a long time anything translated in like big news.
Yeah, they're all about the economy right now, and like
in Germany.
Yeah, and there is also a big beefing about social cutting, because like they're basically like, we might need to do some social cutting, and now then everyone gets so pissed that they literally roll it back like, oh, we're just talking ideas here, guys. I'm just like, oh,
no, you didn't.
First off, no, you probably didn't. Second of all, it is very funny that you backpedaled this fast. Small ones, Lauren. It doesn't make sense why they're here and where they're going, but they're cute. But yeah, kind of hilarious right now. I don't know where this ends. Anyway, I am still just baffled by Britain. Everyone is. Like, Look, you could definitely make a Half-Life like that is just Britain. Like, the robot gender police. And you shoot them. What? Look, it would be funny, okay?
I'm all for shooting the robot gender police.
Yes, and the Empire never really ended for them. You know what? It's gonna be very funny the moment Ireland leaves, because the only thing they're currently having against leaving Ireland is just saying nuh-uh. Which is ironic because in North Ireland and South Ireland, most people want reunification now. Which is hilarious, actually. Oh, they also built a wall. Great. Oh yeah, probably. I mean, Scotland will probably also leave again. And then everyone is gonna be like, what? How, but we said nuh-uh. And like... But seriously, I think the last time I read about it, it's like everyone in Scotland is now even more for leaving Britain, because like everything that was promised beforehand didn't happen. You know, like the whole, oh, it would be more useful to stay in England because, you know, then you didn't need to do the whole EU stuff again. Like, everyone's in Scotland, yeah, that's fair, so. Very short margin. Mm-hmm. It is just kind of the whole... I think, again, also the point with, like, Scotland leaving is like, I think the whole, oh, but you voted once, you cannot vote so early again. Listen, fuckers. That vote was under the assumption that the status of the UK will not change drastically in the next years. That was the promise. The promise is dead. Because basically all the benefits that Scotland would have had for staying British was the EU. Yeah. It is comical how much changed. But yeah, the one thing I hear from British politicians is just like, nuh-uh, they can't do that. And like, yes, they can. The Scots have had enough. Okay, come on. I really don't have... But yeah, they are going to get the fuck out. North Ireland is leaving. Scotland is leaving. And the fact is, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Wales will also leave. At some point. Because, like, no one is happy there. Like, I'm sorry. The big problem... The big brain rot the elites in England have is that they could just keep their small little empire without repercussions. And nah, people are just fed up.
This must be Brem's building. Damn, it's freezing here.
While writing this, I've had to plug my ears. Otherwise, I would not be able to think for a single second. The birds are too loud and my whole flat is full of the caged birds now. I remove them as much as I can, but they reappear after just a few hours. I tried throwing them out and setting the birds free. Nothing helps. If this situation doesn't change, I will be driven to insanity. I hear them all night long. At least we're standing against Rosendahl now. I have most of the conservative politicians on my side early next year. There's a referendum that will decide if the machine gets shut down. I can hardly wait. I mean, endless birds do that to a person. The question, like, listen, small birds would already be, like, holy shit, not that nice. But you know what would be worse? Cockatoos. Endless respawning cockatoos.
Hopebills.
They're worse?
Yeah.
What do they do? I know one is at least... the bird.
Yeah, that's a cockatoo, but even then you probably would want bigger birds because they're louder.
I didn't say cockatiel, I said the big one.
Yeah, and then even then the macaw would be bigger.
That's true, macaws could be very loud.
Or imagine ostriches. I
You know
don't know what kind of call they do, but I guess it's loud.
Honestly, I think if caged ostriches spawn in your room, you will first have a different problem than loud.
Well, loud and lots of pecking.
Space is also just gone in seconds.
Yeah. And the rodent head probably sticks out. How long does this game go?
I think I'm already at the end, but like, you could look up how many chapters there are, because I think this is really just a very small one. Problem is, I kind of wasted time by just not knowing where the exit was in the factory, which was bullshit. Like, so much bullshit that it literally inflicted physical, like, psychic damage on Claire.
Hmm.
Brent, do you read me?
Yes, I do, just barely.
I'm on the roof of your building. There are a bunch of greenhouses. Connection seems good here.
Okay. My old apartment is the one on the roof.
Understood. It's quite
Okay.
peaceful up here.
Which is, I'm probably currently at Old Canal. Dear Hans, today I visited a demonstration at the Institute of Hakavik. I didn't exactly know what it was about, but rumor had it was about a new technology developed to improve every aspect of our cities, they said. I couldn't even imagine that would be. Crowds of people swarmed into the institute, trying to get a view of the machine, but it didn't matter. Even before the demonstration, you could hear the humming in the whole building, such a sound I had never known. And as the demonstration began, the machine began to discharge some kind of manufactured lightning. The revolution, they're calling it. After witnessing it for myself, I can only agree. Your friend, Volker. What was it again? Wir sind das Volk. Wir sind ein Volk. Ich bin Volker. Burp. Burp. Agonia. Burp.
But I'm hungry.
I can make you food later, okay?
Yeah.
I will make you some very delicious food later. You will not go hungry under my watch.
I'm hungry.
Okay, but you will be satiated at some point under my watch.
Okay, fair. Didn't you run past something there on the desk?
What? Where?
Yeah, back. No. Further back. Yeah. Right side. Behind the... No, not left. Ah, no. It was just a Gießkanne.
Watering can. It does.
But Gießkanne is so much cooler.
Gießkanne is just a correct terminology of what it does. Like, that's most what German
in
names
English
are.
it would be a pour can because you pour fluid with it.
Yeah. But again, that's the upside of German language. We just name everything how it is. So it's actually very useful.
Most of the time.
Once again, what the fuck is that thing?
I'm in.
What do you see?
Well, a bed. A blanket.
Keep talking, please.
The windmill outside. The sun on the carpet. Leaves on the wooden floor. Here's a photo of two happy people.
That's it. That's what I want you to take. Can you describe what's in the photo for me?
It looks like winter. There's a flea market in the background. The woman is laughing. And the man beside her looks like the happiest person on earth. I see peace, Brent.
Can you take the photo with you to the sea? There's a graveyard. There she is. If you could put it on her stone, I'd be forever in your debt.
I will.
Thank you, Nora. I won't forget this.
You know what? When it works, it is really one of those very somber games, and I like it. You know, if there wasn't a factory. Okay, so... Ah, yeah. Can't open it. But it's not like I mean, we joke about the gender police, but like it's not that genital inspection is like literal Nazi shit. Like literally.
Yes.
For a quote unquote slightly different reason, but I'm sorry, but like the people that started with it were the Nazis. But yeah, definitely completely normal that Britain wants to do that and not be seen as the evil people. They just do the shit the literal evil people did. So... I mean, that is actually kind of, the quote-unquote one upside to the Nazis existing is the fact that you can just point back and like when nowadays someone proposes something evil, 99.9% you will find that you will find the Nazis did it. And at that point it's just like, why? Why is this even proposed? And you're like, okay, what is then 1% America or Britain? Just pick your poison, one of them. One of them did it. And, usually it's Britain. Just look at what the British did, and you will find it. You will usually find all of it. Well, they were overrun fast. And they built a fucking wall.
Nora, do you hear me? Hello? Nora, are you there?
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
You made it back to the train? It's certainly nice to hear your voice again.
Yes, I am. The gates are open.
Oh, thank Christ. Well, if you follow the tracks, you'll reach the city gates.
Finally. All right. I'll get back to you once I'm there.
What, choo-choo? Ooh, also we just crossed the month boundary, and happy Pride Month! It is now officially illegal to be heterosexual or cis. So take your prescribed hormones and kiss one of your fellow gender people. What?
Hello, gender people.
Fellow gender, yeah, the one that matches your gender, you need to kiss them sloppily. It is Pride Month. Also, hair has to be dyed light blue. It is mandated. Okay, I stop it, okay? Too much cringe. Yes, cringe. Oh my god, let me be cringe.
No, I'm hungry.
You are together with me because I am cringe and enjoyable.
I'm hungry. That's what I am.
That's not the reason why you're together with me. Okay, you're also
You sure?
Okay, honestly, considering...
Hey, friend. Seems like I'm about to leave the city. Just passing the gate.
That's good news. We're almost out. Our connection is probably going to go dead soon.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm made of tough stuff. My place is here.
If you say so. Take care of yourself, okay? I would not have made it without you.
I enjoyed hearing your voice again. After all these years. Now, go on. Find your Walter. I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you. Goodbye, Brent.
Off for you today, Nora.
Whoops. Interesting, they only have one track out though. And it's not on even the rubble. Ah.
I'm in fear. The children too. It's like a virus that has spread in the whole town. I don't know what to think. How are we supposed to survive this? Oh, I don't know what to think. Finally knows it's over. I don't know what to think. How are we supposed to survive this? We cannot hold the town anymore.
I'm in fear. The children too.
I'm in fear.
Bitte unterlassen Sie es, Körper in den Abgrund des Brutalismus-Limbos zu werfen. Das ist illegal. Bitte sofort unterlassen. What they don't listen to me. They're still throwing bodies down. This is not German. This isn't regulated. This is bullshit. I think I'm definitely at the end. Slowly, so... It's definitely a neat little game. Ah, yes. Man being tormented by big metal ball. We all know it. It's a classic. Nobody's just people living in the moment. Stargazing Pineapple, how are you doing? Bomb cell passed through. Ooh. Yeah, here we are still waiting for a storm to even happen. It almost did, but then it just fizzled away. Thanks for nothing, weather. You know, for the fact that this is a game that had ray tracing, oh boy, they really have a lot of just scaled up brass. The source engine energy does not stop at all, ever.
So that's where you are, Walter.
Huh. Yeah, also happy Pride Month. Don't forget, it's now illegal to be heterosexual. But also, how did that and all this stuff end up here? I do like some surrealism, though. And radioactive gas, yes. I mean, you know what? That one is funny. That one is funny. This place keeps all evening. Well, you might find it still. Hey, this feels very final, actually, so going a bit over time, but finishing a small game today. I guess. Well then. Ending in Friesland sure is a choice. Apparently this one is more further north, but yeah. Certainly is.
Walter? Oh my god, Walter. Look at you. What did they do to you? What is this?
Nora, over here.
What? Walter? What? But...
Don't be scared. Come here. Trust me, Nora.
I don't understand.
I purposefully didn't prevent Atlas in the beginning.
You... Wait, you what?
I wanted our program to progress. So when I discovered that it was capable of learning, that it absorbing knowledge it could. Freedom for Atlas, knowledge for us. A mutual.
Walter, wait, stop. For what price?
Undoubtedly a high one. Then came the 9th of November. I knew that after this day, things would change for the GDR. The only possibility to ever find out what the agreement with Atlas really meant.
No, wait. Wait a second. I don't get this.
So then I became King Rosendal, warmly welcomed by the people of Akavik. Little did they know that I was responsible.
Walter, stop! This can't be! Walter, please, wake up! This is all wrong!
After years of fighting fire, I will continue with science. Now, parasite, as Atlas is to this world.
Walter, please. You didn't do any of this.
I'm deeply rooted into their inner workings, and the cost of my physical form. The small sacrifice for what I am responsible for.
Why can't we just leave? Why can't you just wake up and we'll go back home? It'll all be fine. Walter, please.
It's too late, Nora. We are stuck here, and the librarians want us to fix it.
I don't even get who they are. Where are we anyways? What the hell? Where was I for the last 20 years, Walter?
I know you have so many questions. But time.
No, you're not doing this to me again. You don't leave me again.
I never wanted to drag you into this. I'm so sorry.
Don't leave me. Please stop.
I'm so sorry. We'll see each other again. I promise.
Girl, dump him. Dump his fucking ass and get a girlfriend. She will be much better than this dimension-destroying asshole.
Confess the things you've done.
Guess it's aliens. I guess it is. Well, I guess it's mostly 2 people, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 or 5 people. This is a small team. I'd say. Oh yeah, relatively small.
Just you couldn't ask for change. Go. 'Cause you lost
Steakstaub 676.
a dream.
That's a name. Well, the creators of Half-Life 2. Frictional games, yeah. David Szymanski. Oh, yeah, obviously David Szymanski was also, yeah. Ah. And I guess this was Industria. I mean, fun little game for like the one bug I grabbed. I guess at some point I should play the second game just to see how that continues, because yeah, I guess it's aliens. I guess there are aliens. I mean, was like, what are the... But I feel like the librarians are more like, they look over the cosmos and they're basically like, fix your shit. Which, you know, that is actually very fair. Doesn't seem to have been received well. I think that's mostly tech stuff, but, you know, we'll see where it goes and if it's updated and all that. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, this one was fine. This one was, well, you know, fun little game, honestly. So I definitely am interested in where the second one is going, so... But until that... Yeah, Alien Invasion Robots Community, wait a minute, this is just Nier! I mean, the aliens didn't invade, this is more like, the robots are the machine that the GDR plugged into, and it's destroying dimensions, but also... The librarians, the aliens are like... They look over that and they're just pissed that they did that, so... we'll see what happens there. But yeah, otherwise, what is coming next up on this channel? So, you know, Tuesday? Still don't know. I should have probably asked way earlier if anyone would have want to join for like a birthday stream. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I will just boot something up and that's gonna be it for the day. Who knows? Then we will finish Pikmin 2 on Wednesday soon. We literally just have 2 dungeons left. It definitely will not be worse than the mechanical spider. And otherwise, Saturday, there will be episode 2 of Project Absentia, and on next Sunday, we will start the next quote-unquote bigger game. But that will probably be, if you remember the poll, you know which game is up next. And it's not gonna go as long as Yakuza, and it's gonna be fun. It's one of my favorites, so be ready for that. Otherwise, oh yeah, Tuesday also, I guess the State of Play? I'm interested what they announce, so yeah. But tomorrow will be a bit of rest first, so hope you had fun with Industria. I did, despite the god-awful factory. It was fun. But yeah, see you all around. Have a wonderful time ahead of you, and I need to make food now for Grumpy Girl. Bye!